I've ever had in my hands. I'm just gonna say it. Okay, friends, we're gonna just fire up Scotty Wilson's. I'm gonna tell you something, friends. Now, it's hot, friends. This saw's been sitting in the sun, so I've experienced the sport with any saw. Procedures to start a power saw is choke it. If it's got a pump bulb, pump it, choke it, fire it till it farts, shut the choke off, fast idle, whatever, and fire. That's the procedure for most two-stroke engines. I'm gonna see this thing was bone dry. I'm gonna actually try and fire this saw with no choke. Does anybody know why that reason is? It's because it's been sitting in the hot sun. Okay, choke. obviously when I finished that buck, I tapped something there. And I felt it instantly, but because it's chattering, if the light serves us, I've got a file on the dashboard, I sure better have. I'll be able to find out what that was right now. We'll find it. We'll actually find it. Nope, 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 nope. Right there. Right there. Friends, this is mind-blowing. Look, you've got to get this. So come up over top and get right in here. See this working corner, this one?
Yes.
Look at how beautiful it is, right?
Yeah.
Can you see it's totally sharp still?
Uh-huh. Totally.
Take a look at that one.
Yeah.
You can see it, right? The corner's knocked right off it.
Totally is.
That is what happened when I hit my saw there. Whether it was, I think I hit the ground when I finished that buck. Now it chattered. So all I do now, this is no joke. I hope this is helpful for somebody because this is all it is.
And that one's running pretty low, hey? Like on
It is, yeah. So we're back in business, and I'll guarantee you, you watch when we go back over there. We'll be back in rolling hard, no chatter, smooth on the hands again. So I'm just picking up this top plate again, just making sure I grab as many as I hit. There's another one, corner gone. So we take literally a couple of seconds. I think we're back on course. Pretty good. There's a couple little raggities here, but we're not filing this whole chain. It's not going down. I'm not doing it. We go. This one's okay. Scotty Wilson, that's one of the strongest, most craziest saws I've ever had in my hands. I'm just going to say it. Iron Horse's 86ers, and you learned from Iron Horse. You put the work in, brother, and you deserve kudos. That's our Butis. It's hard as all get out. How can that not be fun? Do you notice something's crazy with that saw?
Yeah. I didn't know that was the 86er. That's what you call that, 86er,
That's
right?
the 86er.
Yeah,
so
that's light. That cut through there pretty damn good.
Oh, Luke. We got the 592 coming here right now,
Yeah.
friends. And you just saw, like, we rocked it. You know, I ragged it up. What was it, 5, 6, 8 teeth? I quickly cleaned them up, and it was pulling again now with that chatter gone. So if you got a chatter in your saw, just stop, check your teeth. You know, might be able to get a hold of it right away like we did. But I'm going to tell you something. These saws are mind-blowing to me. And that is through parts through Wolf Creek. Ryan at Wolf Creek, we love you, brother. Thanks for all your support to all the saw builders out there. But this saw's an animal. It's an animal. It's got its bugs, but it sits there and idles. I've learned the machine. Scotty, I don't think I'm sending you this one back. I'm going to send you the first one back. This, I can't let this go. That's big wood. That's called working a saw. Friends, I'm just thoroughly impressed. I put a lot of hard hours on this saw. That thing's crazy. Hey, Luke.
Hey.
So, big moment for us here. Big moment. I don't know if you folks were just as excited as I and Luke were watching this 86cc 365 special gobble a bar length arbutus, which is madrone, which on the scale of firewoods in our area on Vancouver Island, it is top-notch firewood. It throws out 30 units BTUs, 30. Doug Fir's 26.5. You'll look on your BTU charts all over the world. Friends, it says Doug Fir on some is 20, 21. It's actually not. It's 26. You'll see it. There's like so many different species of fir. And when people are building these sites, go to the city and the place where the wood is most prominent and find your BTU charts there. I seen a BTU chart from Michigan, and in Hardwood Town, it said Doug Fir was 21. It's 26.5, friends. Doug Fir's good burning wood. But this stuff's 30. It's up there with, it's good stuff. Anyway, Lukey, I think we're still doing quite good here on the tooth. It's still pulling, but I am gonna give this a slight little scrubble. Nice to have that sun behind them trees, isn't it?
Big time, yeah.
We'll just do a quick little cleanup. Okay, I got rocks here, Luke. Lots of rocks, so I got to get this slab off here. So, with the Chinese special to a tie. See that? Wow. There we go. Oh yeah. Exactly what we wanted. Look at all the rocks in here.
Yeah.
You see, so all these rocks fell down in here and they're sitting in there. So I needed to get this off of here. What are you snickering at?
That's a good shot.
Not bad. Pretty good, thanks. How about you? Doing good. Work hard, be honest, be kind, brother. It's a good recipe. Friends, you've heard me talk about this. Hey, listen, huge thanks to Tin Man Saw's mom for freaking coming to Buckin stock and lifting her son high in the air. Such a beautiful relationship those two have. And she comes and she's like the granny who bakes cookies and lifts us up. And it was such a neat event. I'm still coming down off of that event. Luke is as well. We talked about that we think we have an emotional hangover because of all the love and the people, and just when you go to one of these events for the first time, it's actually mind-blowing. Then the second one through, you start to get used to them. Well, I'm starting to get used to these now. I remember the first time I had a microphone put on me. It was decal, and he hooked the mic on me, and it was Buckin Stock 1. Anyways, I'm all over because I think I have ADH LMNOP. I think I have it. So that saw, I will look you square in the face and tell you it was probably, if not the funnest, strongest, kind of snottiest angry saw I own and like to run. And it is an 86er. And make no mistake, the kudos go to Iron Horse, the GOAT. And then Scotty Wilson drained him of his energy and is still learning from him. Scott Wilson, that saw is amazing. I love running it. I've got so many saws to run, and I'm just healthy that I can pull on a cord still, friends, and stand up and fling a rainbow of chips behind me. Make no mistake, that Arbutus is tough, especially when it gobbles up the whole bar. So I don't have too much more ramblings to say than that, but I am very happy you're here. And I want you to try and work hard, be honest, and be kind. And I'll catch you on the next video. Over and out.